Hello children, good morning. This is Kamal Kumar Thakur. I am with class 10 maths today. Uh, Today we'll learn new topic and the new chapter, and the chapter is triangle and the topic is Thales theorem. So what is Thales theorem? We'll prove it, and the question related to this theorem we will see. So let's start. Thales theorem, another name of this property is basic proportionality theorem. Basic proportionality theorem, in short, you can say BPT. So what is it? The theorem is if a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle intersect other two sides in distinct points and the other two sides are divided in the same ratio. So this is the theorem. So we'll prove. See the solution. A, B, C. This is the triangle, and according to this theorem, if a line drawn parallel to one side of a triangle, so I am going to draw a line which will be parallel to this BC. D and E. You can see DE is a line drawn parallel to BC, and this line DE divides other two sides. Other two sides are AB and AC. So this line divides other two sides in the same ratio. Means to say, we have to prove AD by DB equal to AE by EC. That we will prove. So let's see. Let A, B, C be a triangle in which DE parallel to BC. This is given. DE parallel to BC, that is given. To prove AD by DB equal to AE by EC. You can see here AD by DB, this is one of the ratio, and AE by EC, this one another ratio of side AC, and AD by DB is the ratio of the side AB. So you can see the four parts are there: AD, DB, AE and EC. These four parts you can say proportionals. These are the proportionals, and because we are going to prove, means the two ratio equal, the two equal ratio, that's why it is called proportionality, because this is related to the equality of the two ratio, that is called proportion. So that's why the name of this theorem is basic proportionality theorem. Okay, so this will prove. After that we need the construction there. So see what will be the construction. We will join D and C. We will join D and C and BE. DC and BE we join, and we will draw perpendicular L M. DM perpendicular to AC and EL perpendicular to AB. So we will write this: drawn DM perpendicular to AC and EL perpendicular to AB joined DC and BE. Joined DC and BE. Okay. After that, we will write proof. So in proof, we need the evidence. So you can see here in this figure what type of evidence are there we will use to prove this property, this theorem. First of all, we will find the ratio of the areas of two triangles. So ADE and you can see ADE on the side AB, the triangle ADE is there and triangle DBE. Two triangles are there on the same side, because we have to bring this ratio AD by DB. AD is on the side AB and this portion DB is also on the side AB. Both the parts are on AB. So you have to select the triangle. When you will select the triangle, these two parts should come on that side. So area of triangle ADE by area of triangle DBE. Then what will be the ratio of these two triangles? Area of these two triangles, you know the formula, half into base into height. So base is for ADE, the base is AD and the altitude perpendicular is EL. For triangle DBE, half into the base will be DB and perpendicular will be same perpendicular EL. Why EL? For DBE also, because you know that this DBE is obtuse triangle, and in obtuse triangle, when we draw the perpendicular from any one of the vertex which is of the acute angle, then that perpendicular always will be drawn outside of that triangle. So you can see DBE is obtuse triangle and EL is just outside of this triangle. So this altitude will be for triangle DB also. EL gone, half gone, then the ratio is AD by DB. You can suppose this is the equation 1. Next, for this portion AE and EC. For AE, we can take the same triangle ADE, and for EC, ECD, this triangle, because both the triangles are on the base AC. So again, area of triangle ADE by area of triangle ECD ECD equal to half into base is 8. Base we will take for ADE, we will take base AE. So base will be AE into altitude on AE DM. Altitude is DM. Half into for ECD base will be EC and the altitude is same DM. DM gone, half gone. Now the ratio is AE upon EC. This is equation 2, we can suppose. So see, in these two ratios, one of the triangle is common, ADE. Both are same, but triangle DBE and ECD, these two triangles are different. So that's why we cannot equate AD by DB equal to AE by EC from these two equations. So what will be the next step? You can see these two triangles, triangle ADBE and triangle ECD, both triangles are based on DE and both the triangles are between two parallel lines, DE and BC, and this property we have already studied in class 9. So you can recall, if the two triangles are on the same base and between the same parallels are equal in area. This is the property we have already studied. So triangle DBE and triangle ECD both are on the same base DE and between same parallels DE and PC. So area of these two triangles will be equal. So we will write that property. Since triangle triangle DBE and triangle ECD are on the same base, DE and between same parallel DE and BC. Therefore area of DBE equal to area of ECD. You can suppose this one the third equation. Now area of triangle DBE and area of triangle ECD both are same, equal. So from equation number 1, 2 and 3, what is the conclusion? The conclusion is, from the equation 1, 2 and 3, we get AD by DB equal to AE by EC. So this was to prove, and we proved, hence proved.
Come on, sir.
Hence proved. Okay, understood? Thank you.